Well, look, I'm powerfully moved by what you say, but there are a lot of people, actually they're beginning to drive me nuts, who say that this is all, I don't know who they've got in mind, that has persuaded you, me, Vladimir Putin, President Xi, and so on, what Western propagandist, what closet fascist who wishes to create a new world order, or all the other ludicrous allegations that are thrown. This is bloody serious, Ranjeet.
It absolutely is, George, and I think it's an interesting undercurrent. I think partly we have to say our own governments and their initial responses to blame. They were very, very keen when this first happened to use it for cheap propaganda, point scoring against China, and somehow say that this was China's fault. But imagine if the entire leadership of the Chinese Communist Party, say their central committee, had come down with coronavirus. You know, President Trump, our own leaders, Boris Johnson, if he's still leading the government, now that he, Chris Whitty, and of course our health minister, Matt Hancock, all came down with coronavirus within 24 hours, they would have had an absolute field day. But you know, the fact that this is spreading throughout our royals, throughout our MPs, throughout our government, shows you how widespread it is. I mean, I do think it brings up a point about testing, that why is it that celebrities, royals, MPs are being tested? Why is it that royals are being told it's okay for them to go to their second home to protect them, whereas the general population are encouraged to stay, if they're lucky enough to have a second home, in their first home? You know, this is something that affects different people of different economic brackets very differently, but it is very real, and working people need to take it seriously. Of course, when our government initially said they were going to take it on the chin, let it run through the population, and all they did apparently to prepare was lay down emergency legislation, which is draconian and is repressive, because it has such measures as no more than 2 people should be allowed to meet, that people can be detained for 48 hours without any reason, that it gives unlimited ministerial power. So all of these are incredibly draconian measures that do arouse hostility and suspicion amongst wide sections of the population, particularly when large numbers of working class people are anyway alienated from the government because they don't believe that our government has their best interests at heart.